Hello, my name is Bear Messenger, and I'll be presenting my personal narrative. One of the aspects of my personal story that I find interesting is how I have overcome so many mental health issues throughout the last decade, and how I've become stronger and more aware of myself and the world. One aspect of my family's history and story that I admire is how multiple of my family members have also overcome many mental health issues. We stem from depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, OCD, etc. Probably a lot more that I'm not aware of. Although these disorders can run our lives and plunge us into a detrimental path, my family has chosen to stay strong and break past the struggles and barriers that have been associated with our issues through mental health. The issue that I share with my family connects with most of the world. It was a brisk Sunday afternoon in Sonoma, California. It was late December and the rain was relentless. I have always felt alive in the rain, so I used to play in the rain a lot when I was a kid. I find myself hanging out in my front yard. Our front yard was surrounded by shrubs, which allowed for optimal privacy. I sat there watching the rain hit the leaves and drop onto the ground. As I continued to observe, I began to hypnotize myself to some extent. Suddenly, I dropped and hit the ground. Tears began to invade and screams flowed out of my body. After about 5 minutes of pure mania, my father hears my cries and rushes outside. He saw me laying there, soaked and defeated. He picked me up, set a bath, and laid there with me. Turns out that nausea patch that I received a month earlier when I went to India had triggered a severe suicidal reaction. I was filled with horror, thoughts, and feelings that I could not understand or control. However, I had my parents' attention and lack of ignorance. I was given the care I needed to get me out of the position that I was in. Mental health today is still not talked about, educated enough, and investigated enough. Many families in the US have at least one mental health disorder that they may not even be aware of. Mental health affects every aspect of our lives. It can affect your drive, your production, your beliefs, and even your emotions. Healthy mental health is a key to a good life, and we do need to ensure that more people are getting the attention they need around how they are feeling and acting. Suicide rates have increased by 30% from 2000 to 2016. What is that telling us, and are we going to finally take action soon enough so that these rates are not increasing more? Not only should we be aware of our own mental health, but we should be actively searching to see how the ones around us are. Thank you.